an intuitive layout on the inside. That's Xpan Design. A roomy cabin, dual-tone interiors, 15 smart utility spaces and a large boot space, all there to expand your life. Welcome to Easy Space.